Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Cat.
I'm surprised they invited me. That's how little star power you have. They had to start inviting your enemies. I said, I hate him. They said, come anyway. Very humble of me to be at your goat roast tonight, Kevin. I've won an Emmy Award, but this is gonna be my best acting tonight as I pretend like you are a goat. For the people at home, you're wondering, why is the Cat Man doing this? For the money, bitch. This is my Riyadh Comedy Festival. Kevin, you're gonna hear some things tonight that you're not familiar with. Those things are called punchlines. I'm not sure if the Illuminati is real or if this is the junior varsity version, but for those of you just joining us, Kevin and I have beef, because privately this motherfucker stole everything from me. Before he saw my act, he was a 6'3" white man. I tried to tell y'all that Kevin Hart was a plant, because I keep burying him, he keeps springing back the up, just like a plant. Some things I said were misunderstood. I did say that Kevin was a Hollywood puppet. I meant that the head of Netflix literally has his whole hand up Kevin's ass and can make him do anything. Kevin only has one rule in his movies: no N-word. And that N-word is no. It's never said it, never ever. Scary Movie 3, Ride Along, Night School, Get Hard. I turned down all of them because I was not comfortable being a coon. Went right behind me for the same price. If you're going to see a Kevin Hart movie, do yourself a favor, see it in a black theater so you can hear words like, I want my motherfucking money back. And I want my money back too. Or this is some bullshit, I want my money back. The Rock can't save your ass. Kevin and The Rock have what you call a bromance. That's when two actors secretly fuck the shit out of each other. But seriously, how can you not love Kevin? Only two people have done that, me and his father. Kevin once said if his son was gay, he would take a dollhouse and hit him over the head with it, which is arguably the gayest way to abuse a child. But you cannot cancel Kevin Hart. You just can't do it. He's made of Teflon. They tried to cancel him for being homophobic, and I don't get it. I'm saying the guy who's obsessed with shopping sprees and fitness, always surrounded by 10 dudes and Chelsea Handler and oiled up half Samoan bodybuilders and a vegan restaurant and bought yoga pants. You think that guy is homophobic? That guy is a fairy, bitch. That's the gayest man I ever met. You slay queen. You do that. Tried to cancel Kevin for the Diddy parties, but thanks to all the baby oil, the charges didn't stick. Kevin was at a bunch of Diddy parties, but in his defense, it was only because Diddy thought he was 10. Kevin even hosted a record release party for P. Diddy. There was a record number of releases. On the bed, in the pool, on the floor, everywhere but the hose. But just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up, that means he did something wrong. Yet people give him awards. Kevin, I have an idea for a movie where you travel back in time and Mark Twain takes his motherfucking award back and calls you the N-word. Now that's a good movie, so I know you'll pass on it. I could go on all night hating on Kevin Hart. I have perfected it. But at some point, you've got to look yourself in the mirror and say, do I really want to have beef with the rabbit Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets 2? Yes, I do, Kevin. Motherfucker wouldn't even play a black rabbit. Can you imagine the coonery?
Me and this man have been at odds for years on years. You coming out here, quite the fucking surprise with Cat. I can sit, I can watch you, I can laugh, because I'm a fucking fan first, okay? I'm a fan first. Cat, we have an opportunity in real time, this is live television, to put our fucking beef behind us. I am offering you an olive branch of peace. I want to be a brother. I want to be a friend. Cat, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on? Cat Williams one time, ladies and gentlemen. Cat Williams.
Little tiny guys being friends. So funny, like they're gonna do something. Hey,
What are you gonna do?
shut up. 220-pound men being like, you wanna squash with me for what? Shut up. So little. Who cares?
Boy, oh boy, y'all got Cat Williams to come out here, huh? Everybody has said tonight that I can't act. Kevin cannot act. What I want you to do is go back and look at that moment where I shook Cat's hand and I looked him in the eye and I said, I just want us to be friends. Some of the best acting that I've ever did in my career. I did not mean one word of what I said. Cat Williams. Cat Williams. Cat Williams is a motherfucking liar. He's a liar. Y'all been believing that little nigga for years. Y'all only believe it because he uses words that you haven't heard in a long time. Words like restaurant or amenities, shit like that. Cat said that I went to Diddy parties. Kev been to Diddy parties. Kev always goes to Diddy parties. I ain't been to no fucking Diddy parties. I went to one party, and this is the truth. I went to one party. I went to one party, okay? And the only reason why that little nigga know I was there is because he was there. Cat was at the same party. I saw him, he saw me. He said, shh, you nigga, tell the truth. Tell the truth, nigga. We was at the same party. I ain't no snitch, but a lot of people was there. Shaq was there, Usher was there. Shannon Sharp was there, he was DJing. The Roots were there. Y'all didn't do nothing, but I saw y'all too. He's a fucking liar. Stop believing this nigga lies.
And speaking of black men who once made an impact years ago, Kevin Hart. Kevin has a 44-inch vertical leap, and I know that because he can kiss his wife on the lips. Being 5'1" sucks, but at least you can tell him apart from all the other blacks. Yeah, they told me to be racist. What am I gonna make fun of? Oh, you got a huge dick and you're a billionaire? Yeah. When you see Kevin stand next to all his normal-sized black friends, he looks like the period at the end of a sentence. Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Yeah.
To really understand Kevin's origins, you have to go back to the beginning. Kevin's ancestors came to America in a slave ship in a bottle. He grew up in Philadelphia, where his mother worked at the University of Pennsylvania, and his father was one of the California Raisins. I'm just joking around. He wasn't raising anybody. Kevin's dad wasn't there for him because he was addicted to cocaine, which is a lot more respectable than not being there for your kids because you're filming fucking Jumanji 3. That's pathetic. A lot of people say Kevin's movies are formulaic. Yeah, baby formula. That was the best one. And every time you put one of Kevin's movies on, you say to yourself, I see where this is staying. He wasn't always a movie star. He's had a few setbacks. Kevin got a DUI, just a little tiny DUI, his feet barely reaching the pedals. Honestly, it was a pretty serious accident. He wrapped his micro machine around a dandelion. Things got worse for Kevin only a few years later when he got fired from the Oscars for homophobia. They found an old tweet of his where he said if his son was gay, he would break a dollhouse over his head. He used to be funny. How about that? That was really funny. That was so long ago. He went on an apology tour. We had to go around and do interviews and shit. And in one of the interviews, he said, I'm in love with the man I'm becoming. Gay? I'm gonna break a dollhouse over his head after that fucking shit. I guess one of the reasons no one can afford a house in America these days is because Kevin keeps breaking them over his son's fucking head. Kevin performed at the Riyadh Comedy Festival, sponsored by the Saudi government. They offered me a ton of money to do it, but I said no. Kevin said yes. The reason I said no was to honor the brave police officers and firefighters who lost their lives that day. Right, Pete? Kevin actually did really well in Saudi Arabia, but only because they thought he was the monkey from Aladdin. Kevin didn't just do comedy in Saudi Arabia. They actually gave him a sword and a shield, and they made him fight a scorpion. And then at night, they'd put one of those little falcon helmets on him so he could go to sleep. I know this dais is full of degenerate scumbags, and they're gonna be up here saying a lot of racist, terrible things tonight. I've got a nice PG short joke that I'd like you guys to be a part of, okay? Kevin is so short. Kevin's so short that they're gonna have to lich him from a bonsai tree. I understand how serious the word lich is. Bonsai is so funny. My friend Tony Hinchcliffe is here. Give it up for Tony. Tony Hinchcliffe looks like he burns things in his living room and waits for the firefighters to come rescue him. When they asked Tony if he wanted to roast Kevin Hart, he got so excited he spit all the cum out of his mouth. Hell yeah, Kev. Thank you. Tony Hinchcliffe is the only guy that goes to Trump rallies just so he can dance to the Village People. I've been to Tony's apartment in Austin. He literally has thrones. Tony has a throne overlooking Austin. Austin is a 19-year-old twink who lives across the street and works out without his shirt on.
This roast is so ghetto, I thought I heard a fire alarm chirp at one point during our set. One more time for Shane Gillis. He looks like the type of slave owner that you can trick into buying Kevin Hart.
So he'll get bigger, right?
If Kevin was a slave, his song would be "Let My People Grow." Kevin Hart is trying to fill Tom Brady's shoes. A lot of extra space. That's like Pete Davidson's trying to fill Kim Kardashian's vagina. Indeed, the closest Pete has come to greatness is when his dick rubbed up against some of Kanye's old cum. Nobody can name a joke or a sketch you've ever done, Pete. If your father could see how you turned out, he'd be rolling in his rubble. Regina Hall is here. She was in a hit movie, One Battle After Another, which is how Lizzo describes stairs. We knew Chelsea Handler would be available today because it's Mother's Day. Chelsea is a Jew, that's why she's here. That's also the best thing about her. She once dated 50 Cent, not the first time a Jew bent over for 50 Cent. Chelsea, why so serious? She looks like the f***ing Joker, people. She's aging like a vegetable in Lizzo's fridge. Yeah, and she f***ing sucks and always has, by the way. Her whole act is just talking about how it's stupid to have kids. We get it, your ovaries are busted. That's like if Kevin's whole act was about how roller coasters aren't that cool anyway. But seriously, Chelsea actually had her eggs frozen, not on purpose. They're just inside of a cold, frigid bitch. Cheryl Underwood, more like under a rock. Who even is this bitch? You look like a grape Laffy Taffy that went through the dryer. How have you been sitting next to me and playing drums the whole night? That hair, the purple, you look like your own pussy. She was on a show called The Talk for 13 years. If you never saw it, here's what you missed. No, hold up, let me, no. Her husband committed suicide 3 years into their marriage. I've been sitting next to her for 2 hours and I have to ask, how did he last that long? Draymond Green is a naughty guy. He has paid $4 million in fines. Did you name your daughter Cash because you plan on losing her anyway? Cash, amazing. She won't even have to change her name when she gets hired at the strip club. Jeff Ross is here looking like the ghost of strawberry cheesecake. Jeff Ross beat cancer this year. Cancer's out there somewhere talking to its friends like, you gotta see the other guy. Jeff is so Jewish that when the hospital gave him his bill, he's like, can you put some of the cancer back in? Kevin Hart, ladies and gentlemen. He was born 9 months after his father spit a watermelon seed into his mother's vagina. And then he was born 9 pounds, 7 ounces, and he remains the same today. Kevin is so small, people call him the lowercase N-word. He was raised by a single mother and a stepladder. A few black friends that he started a vegan fast food chain and nobody stopped him. His vegan restaurant is like his movies, because you don't have to go to know it f***ing sucks. Kevin, in a town full of successful pedophiles, it's great to know that you are not one, but in fairness, if you ever tried, any f***able 10-year-old would beat the living shit out of you. His audience is so ghetto that his merch table has more gunfire than Charlie Kirk's. Kevin, if you're here, who's holding P. Diddy's pocket in jail? Kevin has been so far up the Rock's ass that he can actually smell what he's been cooking. The Rock played Black Adam. Kevin is the size of a black atom. He's won 2 Grammys, at least that's what the scale says when he stands on it. You know, Kevin, they told me not to mention your kids on this roast, but I must say, you did good. They've gotten so big, they now buckle Kevin up in the car seat. It's true he lost his gig hosting the Academy Awards because of some homophobic tweets, but you'd be homophobic too if you were eye level with everyone's cock. He got into a fist fight on a private plane, proof that no matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. He's fighting. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia, and like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe. God bless you, Kevin. God bless this room. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much. 2 Grammys. Lizzo has 8. Everything that's ever been put in front of her. But Lizzo, you look great. You really do. People describing you no longer have to say the word really before saying the word fat. She loves flutin as much as she loves gluten.
I've been waiting my entire life for this, where I can come to a Kevin Hart roast and I could just talk shit. The franchise Viagra is in the house. Now this roast can go hard all night long. I'm actually here tonight because someone needs to chew up Kevin's food and spit it in his mouth. Isn't that right, my little chocolate baby bird? Hello, anonymous non-movie stars. None of you have the right to talk shit about my little burnt Oompa Loompa. Only me. I actually get why women love Kevin Hart. He's the same size and color as their favorite dildo, and the little motherfucker is twice as loud. We have many things in common. It's why the guy's my best friend, and we also have this in common is recently both of our dads died. My old man, he came here to the Forum back in the 70s. My dad, he was the soul man, Rocky Johnson. He was a bad dude in the game. He was tall and strong and big, and where's he at? Can you guys see my old man? Okay, oh cool, there he is, yeah. Now, whereas Kevin's dad,
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. What the fuck was that, man?
look,
You piece of, come on, man. There's a better picture of my dad.
okay, you're all right. No, I just wanted to show, both our dads showing their chests and what their bodies look like. Come on, guys. There's a better picture of Kevin's dad. That's right.
Whoever released these pictures are fired. You're fucking fired. You son of a bitch.
That is a legit mugshot of Kevin's dad, and as we all know, I met Kevin's dad. So Kevin's dad, he was a crackhead.
Yeah.
And he loved the crack. And that was before he even met Kevin. Kevin realized that the only way to win his dad's love was if he, too, fit inside a tiny plastic bag. And Kevin, just like your dad, it's wild how much you need the rock. Oh, Kevin. Oh, my little crack baby Kevin. His dad even named Kevin after crack because he legitimately thought it was spelled with a K. True story. And what's the medical term for that? It's fucking idiot. Yes. I know our dads right now are looking down on us. I hope they're proud. I know your dad has to look a little harder because you're fucking dwarf. Just last week, I got a Kevin Hart tattoo. Yeah, woo, on my cock. Yeah, life size too. Kevin, I want to show you really quickly. Back
Out of here.
Okay.
Stop it, man.
Okay, no problem. No. And Nico, I'll show you later.
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
man?
Listen.
What the fuck is
Okay,
that?
I'm kidding.
It's my fucking wife,
I'm kidding.
man.
She's already seen it. Listen.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I'm joking.
The fuck are you
It's
doing,
jokes.
man? It's my fucking wife, man.
Mwah.
Jeez.
She's the best. I would like to make a toast to you. Can I make a toast to Kevin?
Yes.
My brother?
Yes.
We did a little tequila shot together.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Here,
All right, let's do it.
I'll pour myself one.
You pour yourself one.
Yeah.
You pour the Gran Cormino.
Yeah, I have the Grand Cormino.
I'll pour the Germana.
What was that? Why would you say that about my fucking wife? I'm gonna talk to you later.
No, but it was.
I'll
Later.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
about it.
but you're the one who said, "Hey, listen, can say anything you want."
No, have a good time. But what the fuck was that?
Okay, let me sit down.
Yeah, go. You sit down.
Let me sit down.
No, you sit down.
Before the toast comes, it's only right.
Yeah.
Come sit on my knee. Yes. No, what do you mean don't? Shut
I'm
up,
not
Shane.
sitting on your fucking knee.
Sit on my knee.
I'm not sitting on your
No
knee.
brotherly love.
No,
You can sit on my knee.
no. I'm live on Netflix. I'm not sitting on your knee.
Everyone wants you to sit
Chelsea.
down and you know you're gonna fucking do it.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
No.
No. Shane.
Cat Williams would be right. Cat Williams would be right.
Shane.
Look,
No.
do you
Don't
want
let
to see
Cat win.
Kevin Hart sit on my knee?
Do you guys want to go fuck yourselves? Because I'm not fucking doing it.
Okay, we'll get close.
All right, I'll sit right here. I'll sit
there
on this.
then.
All
That's
right,
fine.
come on.
It's a friendship,
Absolutely.
and I am always in your corner.
Love
And
you.
I love you, man.
I love you more, man.
I love you too.
Love you
All
more.
right. Hold on. That's not for you. That's good shit. Let me try this. That's good shit too. This is for Daddy. This is for you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Get a good latch.
What?
My titties ain't sucking themselves. Now you get down here and you suck on this. Sit down. Sit down. enough.
What is your fucking
Do
issue?
you want to see Kevin latch onto this nipple?
Okay, all right. Get the fuck out of here.
He ain't sucking himself.
Fuck you, man.
Get down.
Fuck you. No, I'm not doing shit.
Oh, now you don't want to do it because it's a live crowd?
I don't want to do it because
Oh, now you don't want to do it.
I've never sucked your fucking
You have. What do you mean?
Fuck you, DJ.
Oh, now you've never cradled my balls
You know what? Okay, all right, that's it.
see.
All right, that's it.
Okay,
That's
fine,
it.
all right,
You're
fine.
done. You're fucking done.
This.
Wrap it up.
Sit down.
Wrap it up.
Sit the
Well, fuck you. Wrap it up.
Now you don't want to suck it. Okay.
Bald
That's all right.
fucking piece of shit. Wrap it
That's all
up.
right. That's all right. That's all right.
Jesus Christ.
And Nico, you know what's coming tonight. Okay,
Okay,
that's it.
all right.
This is why my jaws always hurt from hanging out with you.
What the fuck does
no,
that
no, no.
mean?
No, I meant.
The fuck are you saying, man?
You know who else looks sexy? Kevin's wife, Nico. What do you mean, what the f? Just sit down. I'm just giving her a compliment. Okay, no, listen.
No, listen. What the fuck are you doing?
Just-
fucking mic.
Well, I know, I'm just giving her a compliment. She looks beautiful and sexy. And all of those
That's
things.
not how you said it. You didn't say it like that.
How
the
did I
first
say
time.
it? What do you mean?
You said it different the first time.
I said she's sexy.
Don't fucking say it like that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do
Well,
that.
hold on, Chelsea.
Don't you think it's time for her or your wife to have a real man?
What?
Don't you think it's time for Nico to be with somebody that is bigger than her?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think my wife is real happy.
Look,
Maybe-
let's
maybe-
ask her. Let's ask her. See if she's happy. She doesn't look happy.
I know my wife is happy.
And
I don't
Nico,
need you.
there's-
I don't know if she's happy.
No, Kevin's a little humper. That's
Hey,
a genre.
honey, are you happy with me? Yeah, you know what she just
Would
said?
you be happier with The Rock? Or any rock?
Yeah, did you hear what she just said? She said, F him. That's what she just
She
said.
didn't say that.
She said, F you.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going to tell you what. Of all the awards tonight, Chelsea's getting an award for her Poontang Lifetime Achievement Award. Your wife, her Poontang and awards, she deserves an award, an Academy Award, for pretending she likes to f you. That's the thing.
the f-
Yes.
You son of a
And the
bitch.
award goes to.
Oh, you stick. You stick.
Okay. Hey, Nico, how about later on tonight, you and I together, we open up a bottle of tequila and, we stop squirming. Kevin, don't look at me like that. As you know, we'll let you watch like we always do, okay? Hey, it's just jokes from the corner of the room, strapped tight in your cuck high chair.
Sick fuck.
I'm not a sick f***. All right, well, you guys can Google what that means later. Listen, and one of my favorites, hello, Chelsea. I want to come out here and I want to give Chelsea her flowers. Yes, I want to take a minute to congratulate Chelsea because BET just gave her Poontang a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's true, right, Kevin? Chelsea recently said marriage is outdated. But remember, Chelsea, also outdated is dying alone. Chelsea also said she can't be racist because she f***s a lot of black guys. Which is like Tony saying he can't be homophobic because he f***s a lot of black guys. I know one guy who would come if I choked him out. Stop smiling, Jeff. Jeff Ross, my friend, it's good to see you. You know where I come from, we have a word for guys like you. Fat. How f***ing gross is Jeff Ross right now? Jeff is so gross, he's a 60-year-old bachelor who's never been married, and no one has ever even suggested that he might be gay.
I love you. I would f you, Rock.
You would f me?
Yeah.
God, well, I wouldn't f you, so sit down and shut up. Now, what the f are you laughing at, Shane? I'm gonna get him.
Why?
Shane, why? Because I'm drunk and you're gonna get it. That's it. Shane, if you're here tonight, then who's out in the woods ass rape canoers until they squeal like a pig? Oh, shut up, The Roots. You're gonna play the song, play it right, from Deliverance. I don't know what the you just played. He's like, no money. All right, well, that ain't my problem. You know, Shane Gillis and I actually worked out together once. You're smiling because it's true. It happened. And I was impressed. You know, he was a fit guy, but not as fit, not as nearly fit as his mom. No, true story. That bitch had a six-pack every night she was pregnant with Shane. You drink because it's true. Look at you, you little sassy bigot. Pete Davidson, my boy, you freaky little motherfucker. We go way back, Pete. You look like a white guy doing blackface, doing whiteface. What the f? And somehow you're still the best looking guy on this dais until I showed up. It's just me and you.
My buddy Big Jay Okerson is here. Give it up for Jay. Jay's the only guy in the Epstein files for actual pizza. I don't know if you can see it, but he paints his fingernails, which, you know, that's kind of weird, huh? He's like a 50-year-old emo goth comedian. You guys ready for crowd work? Yeah. Big J gets a new manicure every week because apparently fat girl pussy juice dissolves nail polish. What do you mean, Jesus Christ? Oh, this is gonna go so bad. I know what's gonna happen. I know how bad this is. All right, fuck it.
John fucking Stamos. Why is John Stamos at a Kevin Hart roast? He is? John Stamos is your friend. There was no black people on Full House. Jeff Ross, if you're not a pedophile, God sure thought you were gonna be. Because why would he make your face look like a thumbprint cookie? Jeff Ross looks like he ferries people to Epstein Island in a hot air balloon. And I wrote that without even knowing how he was gonna dress tonight. The queen of roasting is not here tonight, Nikki Glazer, of course, because it's Chelsea Handler's week with the substance. Each get 1 week, you can't cross over. Handler, you old bag of Botox. I feel like you're a girl that I would call by her last name if I knew you better. Handler. You know, Handler here famously had sex with 50 Cent and Asian American comedian Joe Coy. Damn, Goldilocks, what is your problem with regular sized dicks? Do you have to try them all out first? Chelsea Handler and 50 Cent sex. What do you guys think that smells like? I bet you got some ideas. I wrote a few down. Lilac and corn chips, witch hazel and purple vitamin water, Loganberry and fired gun, old hands and new sneakers. You can play at home if you want. Pumpkin spice and P. Diddy rumors. Hashtag 50 Cent Handler smells. Joe Underwood, a comedy legend. And a beautiful black woman with the word black in bold italics. Cheryl Underwood is as black as the road is black. She looks like somebody made a genie wish for a puddle of mud to come to life. Cheryl Underwood is as black as interstellar phenomenon. If she stood against a brick wall, the Roadrunner could run right through her. Cheryl Underwood is so black, we had to bring on Draymond Green just to color balance the cameras. Tony Hinchcliffe is here. Make some noise, goddamn. A lot of people might not remember, but Tony actually got canceled one time by his very own Asian opener for calling Tony a racist. And then Tony hired a new Asian opener to prove that he wasn't a racist, which I thought was the original Asian opener because I'm a racist. How about Tony's mouth, by the way? All the mouths over here. Pete Davidson's mouth is crazy. I've known Pete since he was 17 years old. I always dreamed that one day his head and body would grow into his teeth and dick. Pete, Cheryl, we don't need chairs up here. We need stables. Thank God we kept them all over here before they buck Handler. Lizzo probably doesn't even know this, but we were in a movie together. We were in the movie Hustlers, where I played a strip club DJ, and Lizzo very bravely portrayed a stripper. Very bravely. It was so brave that every time she'd come on set in her stripper outfit, I would get in trouble for starting slow claps. My boy Kevin Hart, everyone. I've known Kevin for 28 years now, and it's a strange thing because I only actually knew him for the first 5 years, so I know pre-famous. A famous Kevin is sitting on 67 unanswered texts from me, up to and including, "Hey Kev, super psyched for the roast, thanks for including me." I don't know the guy farting out Fabletics ads or staring down the dick hole of General Insurance hype man Shaquille O'Neal or shoving your dumb tequila down our throats. I know the person, Kevin Hart. And I have a story I wanted to close on about Kev that means... This is actually emotional. This is good.
Tell a story.
In 2012, Hurricane Sandy devastated me. I lived in Long Island, New York. I lost... The place I was living was all fucked up, and in my car... I had no money, my wife and my daughter, and just a humiliating time. And as word started to spread that I got f***ed up by this hurricane so bad, I started getting phone calls after years from Kev. And I kept seeing his number show, and I wouldn't answer. I was too full of ego and pride and I was too embarrassed to take his call because I knew he was going to try to come in and save the day and give me money or something, and I didn't want to deal with it. And then I got a phone call from our mentor. Me and Kev had the same mentor who is an amazing guy. Helped so many comics come up, and the late, great Keith Robinson.
He's still alive, man.
He's still alive?
He's still alive, Jay.
Oh, he died to me after you got famous. Hey, Keith. Well, anyway, Keith called me. And I answered the phone. And Keith, in his old 70s pimp voice, said, he goes, "Hey, answer the phone for Kev. He's trying to call you. He wants to help you out." No, I'm not answering the phone. I know he's trying to give me money. It's going to make me feel uncomfortable. He goes, "Come on, man, stop. He's trying to give you $10,000. And that, like, at the time, that was a gazillion dollars to me. It was everything. And I said, "No, I can't take it. It's too much. I can't pay it back." And he said, "He's not trying to get you to pay it back. He wants to give it to you." And I said, "No, I can't do it. It's insane. It's too much money." And then Keith, in his wise words, said to me, "It's insultingly low." And in hindsight, he's right. 10,000, he'd already done Ride Along. 5, 6 movies, easy already. But whether it was low or not, what it did was, Kev, it got me back on my feet enough that I was able to get my wife and daughter back into our apartment. And then I was able to take the rest of that money and, in true Kevin Hart fashion, immediately leave my first family.
I'm going to be raw. And when I say raw, I really mean raw. I'm talking raw like the inside of Lizzo's thighs. There's no skin there. There's no skin at all. Raw like the dick that Chelsea Handler takes. We're gonna go raw tonight. Raw like Tony Hinchcliffe's asshole when Joe Rogan finishes. We're gonna go raw. And we're gonna start with Dwayne. My friend The Rock, man. He shocked me. He shocked me. I didn't know he was gonna be here. He came. A lot of people have said that Dwayne is on Ozempic. They thought he was on Ozempic. I'm the one that said he's not on Ozempic. That's not Ozempic. I'm here to tell you guys tonight that what you're looking at is full-blown AIDS. That's AIDS. Hit him in the head one time. Yeah, we gonna shoot these bitches tonight. I'm not talking about the good stuff, not the Magic Johnson AIDS. What you're looking at is Tom Hanks in the movie Philadelphia AIDS. The AIDS, the AIDS that takes your body weight like that gives you a drastic change over fucking night. Fuck him. No, it's not enough. No, it's not, because you're starting to look weird. It's starting to look bad. You look like a Ninja Turtle with no shell. You look like a shoot him again. Yeah. Fuck him. You know, I've been talking to Sony. I told Sony that we better shoot Jumanji 4 now because I don't know if we have much time left with DJ. He could die soon. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the old rock. DJ taught me how to do movie stunts. I know how to do movie stunts because of him. I taught him things in return. I taught him how to sound out words. Sound it out. I taught him how to point at images of fruit so we could know what he wanted to eat on set. Papaya, got it. Papaya, yes. That's a caveman joke. Shane, I bet you thought it was a monkey joke, you racist f***. I know you did. Man, The Rock is half black. I know it was mentioned tonight. Nobody else knows that. You know who else doesn't know that? Him. He doesn't f***ing know it. He's half black and half Samoan. I wish he would do some more black shit. That's what I do. I'm sick of all this Hawaiian shit. All this barefoot hula hooping shit. Hookale shit. Nobody wanna see your big ass grass dress on, hookaleing all day. Put on some Air Force Ones, nigga. I'm sick of seeing it. Shane Gillis tonight, man, as a host. Show him some love. Seriously. I'll be honest with you guys, Shane Gillis was one Bud Light away from calling me a nigga on this stage tonight. One Bud Light. Nigga, he wanted to say it. Shane is on my Mount Rushmore of racism. My Mount Rushmore of racism, like when it comes to hating black people, Shane Gillis, Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan, Stephen A. Smith. Those are my 4 people when it comes to hating black people. Shane Gillis is what happens when you let those people on Love on the Spectrum fuck. That's what happens. They make one of those. Don't let them people fuck. You gonna get another Shane Gillis. Shane is what happens when you give a Down syndrome baby human growth hormone. That's what happens. Don't rush the process. Shane is autistic and Chelsea's a whore. They both love trains, but for different reasons. Hit him! Hit him! Yeah! Fuck! This is a good time for me to talk to one of my sponsors, Chase Bank. Cash back with every purchase you get with us. Everybody attacked my sisters tonight. A lot of black women on this stage. Cheryl, Lizzo, Regina, Tiana came out here. What I'm not gonna do is be a black man and talk about my sisters on this stage live on Netflix in front of millions of people, not me. I'm not gonna give you that. I'm not gonna give these crackers that luxury. Y'all don't know what these women have been through. None of these women have a man. None of them. None of them. None of them. They're home alone at night in their giant mansions, eating microwavable Hot Pockets, watching TV. I'm not gonna stand here in front of all these white people and disrespect these lonely bitches. I wanna thank my sisters for coming. I love you, Gene. I love you. I love you, Lizzo. I love you, Cheryl. We got a spades game every Tuesday. Everybody been getting on my girl Chelsea all night for being a whore. Everybody, stop. Chelsea isn't just a whore. She's also old. Chelsea's old. You know what you need? You need lube to slide into Chelsea's DMs. You're right, Rock. You're right. Her was recognized. She did get that BET award. You only get that award, though. You only get that award if you 50 Cent, and that's a fact. I'm sorry. I read the prompter wrong. As if you 50 niggas. You get that award if you 50 niggas. Sorry, Chelsea. That's my bad.
Pete Davidson is here to remind me that being on SNL does not make you a better comedian. Pete showed up on Kids' Choice Awards high on ketamine. I actually think that's pretty fucking awesome. At least you didn't show up to that event on Viagra like a lot of the people in this room did. A lot of pedophiles here. Pete, this is actually an intervention for you. Please start doing drugs so you can be fun and interesting again. He has a new podcast on Netflix and it fucking sucks. Pete's the fucking man. I love him. Make some noise. Pete Davidson, everybody.
Shane, you got fired from SNL. Do you know how hard that is? I tried for 8 years and couldn't do it. Tony Hinchcliffe is here, looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the child to show where he touched them. Tony reminds me of Charlie Kirk, in that he's definitely been on camera letting a guy unload in his throat. Oh, you don't know me? Kill Tony! Please, someone, fucking kill Tony. Tony, nothing you say tonight will hurt my feelings. I was in a beef with Kanye, so I've taken shots from better gay Nazis. What's left of Lizzo is here. Either that or Eddie Murphy just premiered the newest clump. Hercules, Hercules. Lizzo mostly dates men, but identifies as LGBTQ. Chelsea Handler is here. Chelsea's so old that when she blew 50 Cent, he was just a nickel. Regina Hall is here, pass. Naeem Lynn, also pass. Jeff, you look like the inside of a clam. Jeff looks like my dad if he somehow survived 9/11. The Babadook, Cheryl Underwood is here. Hello, ma'am. Cheryl has a daytime Emmy because nobody could see her at night. We play hide and seek later. You're on my team. By the way, guys, Cheryl isn't smiling. She's just unhinging her jaw so she can swallow Kevin whole. Big Jay Okerson, good friend of mine. Women say Jay is like a big teddy bear because eventually they find out he's been recording them the whole time. Draymond Green is here. Why do you look blacker than usual? Is it because you got burnt by the Suns? Draymond's so dirty, even Magic Johnson refuses to play with him. We have Kevin Hart. What can you say about Kevin that hasn't already been yelled out by a guy with Tourette's at the BAFTAs? Kevin looks like Draymond's Funko Pop.
Lizzo looks like the final boss of a Red Lobster video game. People keep saying Lizzo's washed up, but I believe the correct term is beached. Nice flute, you fat fucking bitch.
I got it, Lizzo. I got him, Lizzo.
No, come on. Why you gotta get me? I've been getting a lot. What the fuck's your problem, Chelsea? Our next roaster is Naeem Lynn. Naeem, that's a dumb name. It sounds like the noises a deaf guy makes when he gets stuck trying to put on a turtleneck. Naeem. Naeem. I'd say Naeem is like family to Kevin, but they actually spend a lot of time together. Please welcome Naeem Lynn, everybody. Give it up for Naeem.
Hey everyone, I'm probably the most unrecognizable face up here. I have a TV show, but it comes on BET. I've been working with Kevin for 25 years. Said he put me in this roast because it could help my career. You could have helped my career by putting me in a movie 15 years ago. You about to do Ride Along 3 and I still ain't rode along. Over there all proud, like a father that finally showed up on draft night. But when Kevin first told me about the roast, he said, Tom Brady did 100 million views. So I'm probably gonna do 200 million views. This motherfucker think he's more famous than Tom Brady. Tom has 7 Super Bowl rings. That's like 7 Oscars. You're 46 with a Kids' Choice Award. You don't have an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony, or a Grammy. The only Grammy you had died in 1985. Oh no, mama. Grammy died. Where we gonna live now? The only thing that you and Tom Brady got in common is you both love your career more than your wife. I'm sorry, Nico. Kev, did you know you're the only second black person to be roasted in the last 30 years? It's just you, you and your brother, Flavor Flav. This guy's a scam artist. How the you promoting fitness and tequila? What the is Draymond Green doing here? That stupid ass name. What the is a Draymond? Your mother didn't know who your father was, so she just combined 2 of the guys' names. Who the daddy, girl? It's either Andre or Lamont. I'ma just call him Draymond. Your name sounds like an ugly paint color. And I was thinking about making the kitchen Draymond Green. Where the is Dave Chappelle, man? I thought he'd be here stealing more money from Netflix. I know you're watching, Dave. I saw your last special. Some jokes would have been nice. Hour-long speech, 20 million. He's the reason the damn subscription goes up every 6 months. By the way, Dave, Kev hates you. He hates you more than the transgender community. I actually don't know why the trans hate you. You're married to a Filipino ladyboy.
Jeff's face looks like it fell out of a f***ing lava lamp. They could have used it on me.
What you talking about, Gillis?
That's good. That's good. Jeff's the only guy to kiss the Wailing Wall and use tongue. A lot of Jews here tonight. That's not good. Well, I meant for the jokes, not just in general. You get it. Whatever. F*** you.
No, Eddie, but we did get Donkey from Shrek. Say hello to Cheryl Underwood. Cheryl's pronouns are hee-haw. I love you, Cheryl Underwood. By the way, Underwood is also where they found Pete Davidson's dad on 9/11. Pete's dad was a firefighter that died heroically, and somehow Pete gets all the pussy his dad deserves. In honor of his dad, Pete only f***s 9s and 11s. You don't see a lot of guys who look like Shane Gillis in LA unless they're handcuffing a Mexican toddler. Ice! Jersey's finest, Chelsea Handler. I love you so much, Chelsea. I do. I've been getting into microdosing, which is what she calls a white guy. Congrats, Chels. I read you just bought your new house from RFK Jr. Hey, do you want to see my bag of raccoon dicks? And then RFK was like, no thanks, Chelsea, I have my own. Steph Curry couldn't make it tonight, but he did carry Draymond Green all the way here. I'm not gonna make fun of you because you're violent. You've been ejected more times than a Kevin Hart DVD. Tony Hinchcliffe, I love you like a little brother. Had it up to here with your politics. What's up, Rose fans? Kevin Hart. We've been friends a long time, but the world first fell in love with you when Michael Jackson dangled you over that balcony. Tonight, live all over the world, we celebrate the crack baby that could. The preemie with a dreamy. The man who put the elf in Philadelphia. The great Eddie Smurfy. Yeah, those mic drops aren't as cool when you're dropping them from 2 feet, right? Yeah, tonight I dress like your idol, Eddie Murphy, because he's not coming. Your idol doesn't give a fuck about you, Kevin. Everyone loves you, Kevin Hart. What a story. Your dad was a street hustler and addicted to cocaine. So I guess being dependent on the rock runs in the family. I know your dad walked out on you, and then I went to see one of your movies, and then I walked out on you. Maybe you're spending too much time in the gym working out. It's arm day, it's leg day. When is it script day? You even read these pieces of shit before you say yes? Come on, spell Jumanji. Sure, Kevin went to a Diddy party. So what? They just locked him in a room and put Paw Patrol on his iPad. Kevin always flies private. What a waste of leg room. People mock you for being short. But you know who else was short? Prince. Prince was 5'2". We just don't talk about it a lot because Prince was great. But you, Kev, you're not just an entertainer, you're a brand. You're like Martha Stewart, but without the respect of the black community. Kev and I both lost our moms way too soon, and I'm sorry yours isn't here tonight to see all the love in the room. I know how important she was in your life. She was strict. One time you were acting up, and she beat you with a Hot Wheels track, is that right? But Kevin, being Kevin, was undaunted, put the track back together, got in his Hot Wheels car, and drove right to Hollywood. You always say, everybody wants to be famous, but nobody wants to do the work. You do the work. You're a motivator. At the last roast, you said, every time you look at me, I look sicker and sicker. And everybody laughed, and that hurt. But you inspired me to go and get my first colonoscopy. And that cancer screening was more entertaining than any screening you've ever invited me to. They found a stage 3 tumor in my colon. But luckily, like you, Kevin, it stopped growing. If you hadn't made fun of me and saved me from colon cancer, I would have been able to come up here tonight and shit all over you.
Now we're going to talk about Draymond Green. Draymond Green is here. Yeah. Fuck him. Draymond Green has 4 NBA championships the way Ringo Starr has 11 #1 albums. Draymond's always taking credit for the accomplishments of his more talented friends. See, Jeff, it's not just you. Draymond is the first player to make 4 All-Star teams for just setting picks. Thought that would get more. Fuck you guys. You don't know ball.
Kevin, you let all these white boys talk bad about our beautiful black women. You fucking sellout. Uncle Tom ain't got shit on you. What? And I'm putting cases on all you white motherfuckers. Kevin Hart had a video game. They call it Grand Theft. Uh-oh. You might have seen that 3-point shootout I did with Kevin. Kevin, you put up enough bricks to build your dad a new crack house. Just so Kevin didn't look terrible, they deliberately had me miss shots. Anyone can blow a shot, right, Kev? Like when you blew your shot at the Oscars.
Oh, you son of a... What the f*** is your issue, man?
I know I probably seem a little uncomfortable up here, but I'm in the NBA. I'm not used to working around this many white people. I feel like Hoosiers in this bitch. Shane Gillis, look at you. Big pastry face, that mustache. You look like a 1930s baseball card. If you look closely at Jeff Ross, you'll notice he has no eyebrows. They were lost when he went through Kevin Hart's windshield. Tony Hinchcliffe, what's up, man? Always flexing that he grew up in the hood. That's what you were to a fucking cross burning. Pete Davis is here. Why? You the Kardashian. You have those big ass lips and terrible fucking decision-making skills. You get an N-word pass. It's only good for an hour, and use it wisely. I'll tell you who's having a terrible Mother's Day. Chelsea Handler's kids. Chelsea's had so many abortions. She's killed more innocent blacks than the LAPD. Chelsea, you were really nice to me, I'm sorry. In her defense, several of them were armed. And no, I never have and never will smash Chelsea Handler. I'm Draymond Green. I don't hit threes.
Our next roaster is Chelsea Handler. She loves sex. Isn't that interesting? She talk about it for 30 years, you fuck. She even released her own sex tape. Sex tape is also what she uses to keep from tripping over her own pussy lips. Chelsea is a Zionist. I'm not saying that's good or bad. Speaking of dead kids, she's a big fan of abortions. Chelsea's been scraped more times than the grill at Benihana. Speaking of tossing tiny shrimp into a child's mouth, Chelsea Handler went to dinner at Jeffrey Epstein's house in 2010. You can look it up, there's articles. It wasn't like a big party, there was like 7 people there. And it was like Prince Andrew and Woody Allen were there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Handler.
And Shane, just so you know, Judaism and Zionism are 2 different things. Kind of like how Chinatown and Koreatown are 2 different things, but your favorite slur works in both places. Shane has been accused of being anti-Asian, which is ironic considering he has the complexion and physique of a steamed dumpling. Word on the street is that Shane's a lazy lover, and the only way to get him to go down on a woman is to put on the buffet at Golden Corral.